More than a dozen figure skaters, coaches, and even some family members from America and Russia are presumed dead following the plane crash. The St. Louis skating community has connections to some of those victims.
5 on your side's Laura Barczewski talked with local coaches who are grieving this huge loss in the tight-knit sport. Laura.
Mike and Kelly, these St. Louis coaches had ties to figure skating communities in Boston and Virginia. They're devastated, but say they couldn't imagine being anywhere else but on the ice with their skating family tonight. St. Louis figure skating coach Amanda Nagy lived in the Boston area for about 8 years and was very involved in the skating community that lost several members in the Washington, D.C. plane crash.
I was on the ice in the area with them, so I skate with the Haydenettes in Boston. And a lot of the Russian coaches were out there, and I actually was in contact with their son, Max. He was almost in my shows that I produced here in St. Louis 2 years ago. He wasn't able to make it. Standing with Nagy is figure skating coach Karen Hutter Branson, who coached at the Ashburn Ice House in Virginia, who also lost a coach and other members.
You're more than just a coach. You're part of their family, and you're guiding them, and you're teaching them life lessons that are beyond just skating.
Branson says she received this picture of a growing memorial at the Virginia rink to honor the victims who were on their way home from a developmental camp in Wichita following U.S. Nationals.
So these kids were up and coming, and they were it was very promising careers, on the horizon for these. And it goes back to kind of like what the coaches and skaters must have felt like in 1961 when the plane went down.
The St. Louis Skating Club also had connections to that crash, losing Walter Powell, a former club president. Nagy and Branson say the legacy of those they lost will live on in their accomplishments, and they're holding them in their hearts every time they take the ice.
We'll always remember them for their smiling faces out there on the ice. So.
Yeah. They were doing what they loved. And, don't stop doing what you love. We as coaches, we try to make an impact every day and keep doing what you love. None of us ever know when our time is coming.
The U.S. Nationals will be hosted here in St. Louis next year, and both coaches say they're going to do something to honor the lives of the skating community they lost.